Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collect75. Welcome back to another Transformers review. For this one, we're doing Transformers Galaxy Force NOISEMAZE, also known as Cybertron Sideways. I actually preferred the Galaxy Force version, mainly because on the back of the wings here, you can see it's all chromed paint, you can see it glinting in the light there. And I believe the Cybertron version just had silver normal paint on the back there, much like you get on the front of the craft there. So it's only slightly superior in that way, but any other way it's exactly the same toy. But saying that, it is a great toy. I remember when this came out. This is what excited me about Transformers back then, because now and again you'd get one that is absolutely brilliant. It is a Cybertronian spaceship or something, and this just looks brilliant. It kind of looks like, is it a Klingon bird of prey from Star Trek even? And it just looks fantastic. I love this, and you can imagine it swooping down and everything like that. I love the swept forward wings and everything like that. I believe he came from the planet X or something. I don't really know too much about it. I think I've said it before that I'm not that interested in finding out, if I'm honest. And like I say, he comes with an Autobot insignia just in there. That does change to a Decepticon, and I'll show that in a minute. But I just want to show off this great looking. It is a fantastic looking vehicle mode. It is probably one of the best ones that came from the Cybertron line. And the robot mode is actually pretty good too. It has one or two little letdowns, not much though, but it's a fantastic looking mode. I just love this. This is a great spaceship. You can just imagine it coming, swooping down. Oh, it's brilliant. Great, absolutely love it. I can't say more about it. Right, this was recoloured a couple of times, most notably into the Universe wrap back. I really do want that, but I've never seen it for a price that I'm going to pay. So I probably will never end up getting it. But I know that one looks super fucking cool, that one. And I believe it was also recoloured as Scourge for one of the BotCon conventions. Not really bothered about that, to be honest. Mainly because I don't know if this really looks like Scourge, but anyway. Right, so let me just show you a couple of the features that this comes with. It has a little landing gear on the bottom here. You'd be hard pressed to actually see it if you was looking for it, but there is a little wheel there and a little wheel there, and it easily sets on the floor quite easy. It comes with this little force chip or cyber planet key, and this is the one with the Decepticon logo in it, so he's obviously a Decepticon. He's probably like a deep cover agent or something like that, but that's how I like to look at it. Right, in this mode you can open this out like that, and then you get your little cyber planet key, push this in the back, and as you push it in you'll see the logo change to the Decepticon one, and then, oh, there we go, you'll get these energy blades flipping forward, and then you can have that in this mode flying along, but I don't like the look of that too much. Yeah, not really impressed with that. Anyway, so we're going to take that out. Right, then to transform it, it's quite an involved little transformation. It is a little bit complex, but nothing too much, luckily. I transformed this earlier, so I should be able to remember how to do it. First of all, you just pull out the legs to the side here, like so. Then once you've done that, you'll come back round to the back. Then we are going to open out this little section here, fold that all the way back. Then we need to get out the arms. We're going to fold these little legs forward. Oh, bend them at the knees straight to straighten them out slightly. That will help. Unfortunately, the legs are a little bit heavy for these ball joints, so you do get them flopping about everywhere. Then we just open out the arms. And once you've done that, we'll sort of like sort them out once we actually get them into robot mode, because that is a lot bloody easier. The next thing we do is we open out that like that, I believe. Push that like that. Close these little, oh yeah, before we do that, we're going to close these segments up there to form his lower waist, and then as you can see they form just like a little tab, and it's going to pop into that little section just there, and it just clips in nice and easy. Right, then once you've done that, we are going to rotate these around there like that to get them to this position, and again you're going to rotate that around about 180. Out the foot joint there, you're going to flip out his little heel joint, get the easy stuff out of the way, That'll probably be the easiest. Then with these legs, it does get a tiny bit complicated. As you can see, this joint here, you've got to fold this out and then open out this joint there, and then collapse it like that, and then rotate it down towards the bottom of the foot, and then that gives him that look. Again, flush him out like that, forwards, rotate that joint out, collapse that one in on itself like that, and then rotate it down and just straighten out that little guard there. And that is basically him done. Next thing we're going to do is just sort out these little arms. They come around like that. Want that around like that. If I can just sit him down to stand up, that would probably be the easiest way of doing this. Then we're going to rotate his little hand around. Do the same on this side. That just rotates into that position, rotates around, rotate his little hand around. That's that done. This little back section here just collapses onto the back. Once you've done that, you just open out the cockpit. So there's his little head hiding there, rotate it up, push it into there, spin him round, close the cockpit back up with a click, and then we're done. And that is NOISEMAZE in robot mode, and it is a fantastic looking robot mode, if I'm honest with you. This just looks the bee's knees. I love that head sculpt. Absolutely brilliant. Who needs eyes and a mouth when you can just have translucent plastic? Absolutely brilliant, and especially if you get the light shine on it just right. This looks fantastic. Again, the legs are a little loose, but it's on a glass table, that's why it slips and slides everywhere. You can get some great poses. He'll move at the shoulders, the elbow joints and everything. Absolutely brilliant. In this mode as well, you can still put this Cyberplanet key in to form either like an energy shield or some sort of crossbow maybe. That's not too bad. But then what you do is you just untab the little blades from the wings. They just tab in. Nothing too special about them. And then what we do next, we're just going to stand him up, if he'll stand up. And then with the tab, you're just going to put this in one hand, like that. You could put them in each hand as like mini swords, or you can put one in the bottom of his hand to create like a double-bladed weapon. Kind of like what, is it Sentinel Prime uses in bloody that Dark of the Moon film. And there you have it. That is NOISEMAZE. I love it. I really do love this figure. I love the colours. I think the orange works so well with the black, and with the little minor gold touches, and the orange translucent plastic. Definitely one of the better figures, and I believe you can still pick it up on eBay quite cheaply. I'm not sure about the Galaxy Force version, because obviously that does have the chromed blade. Oh, bloody hell, it's doing the splits. Yeah, it does have the chromed blade. But I think the normal Cybertron version does look just as good, if I'm honest with you. But this, it is a great toy. I'm gonna say it is brilliant. It does have a little trouble standing, only because, like I said, those ball joints seem a little bit loose. But you could tighten those up if you really, really wanted to. I love the Cybertron line. On about 80%, 90% of it, you had some great figures. You had a couple of stinkers, but this is one of the better ones. Definitely worth picking up if you can get it. Anyway, right, this has been Graham, the Collect 75. Hope you like this review, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.